है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
अच्छा, एक सेकंड में मानक की ड्रिल याद है? हर एक सारे दिन में कितने बार ये ड्रिल करते हो, ये नोट करो। ये मानक की ड्रिल जितना बार करेंगे उतना ही सहज योगी, सरल योगी बनेंगे। एक तरफ मनसा सेवा, दूसरे तरफ मनसा एक्सरसाइज। अभी अभी निराकारी, अभी अभी फरिश्ता, ब्रह्मा बाप आप फरिश्तों का आह्वान कर रहे हैं। फरिश्ता बन के ब्रह्मा बाप के साथ अपने घर निराकार रूप में चलना, फिर देवता बन जाना। अच्छा, चारों ओर की तरफ से बहुत बहुत याद प्यार, चाहे कार्ड के रूप में, चाहे पत्रों के रूप में, बाप दादा के पास पहुंच गए। बाप दादा जानते हैं कि हर बच्चा यही समझते हैं मेरी याद बाबा को देना, लेकिन मिल गई है। बाप दादा के सामने याद प्यार देने वाले बहुत लाडले बच्चे सामने हैं। इसलिए बाप दादा कहते हैं हर एक बच्चा अपने अपने नाम से मुबारक और दिल की दुआएं स्वीकार करें। आप सभी को भी नवजीवन, नवयुग और नए वर्ष की बहुत बहुत पदम 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 गुना मुबारक और दिल की दुआएं, याद प्यार और नमस्ते।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
ओम शांति। with the feeling of being an instrument and being humble, construct the new world. Mold yourself in every situation. Some things have to be heated first to make it soft, and then it can be molded. Here too, the heat is the form of power, and the softness is humility. That is the form of love. Those who have love for every soul can be humble-hearted. If there isn't love, one cannot be merciful nor remain humble. The form of Shakti is being a master, and humility is the intention to serve. So when there is both softness and warmth, you will be able to mold yourself in every situation. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 8 with the feeling of being an instrument and being humble. Construct the new world. Today's topic, mold yourself in every situation. So now we will listen to Mohini Didi and then we will have chit-chat with Didi and Brother Eric.
Om Shanti. Is everyone okay? Everyone is well? Avyakti Parivar in the room and the Zoom, right? Today we have both. Avyakti Parivar in the Zoom is there. Yes, and then we have in the room. Right. I think most of you know that how we began this whole thing, which has continued for almost 3 years now. Our Dadi Janki is sitting here, right? This little one is new birth or what? So beautiful. It sings also, right? We should play later on. So we were offering bhog for 12 days to Dadi Janki. And Dadi Janki came to USA almost every year for UN, for Peace Village, for all the centers. And you know that she is very particular with Baba's room, evening meditation. And so in the house where we all are staying, she came in the living room. And we have Baba's room upstairs, a few stairs. And she said, oh, I cannot go up now. So make this as Baba's room. And then she took a seat, and whenever she came, she loved to have chit-chat of knowledge after meditation every evening. Even if, like in Madhuban, we say, Dadi, we have to go, we have to do this. She doesn't like, she wants that. She feels in the evening, no, we should have chit-chat. So then when 13 days finished, so we also thought that let's have some chit-chat. It's only we were at home, 5, 6 of us. So we used to sit, right? I don't know how it happened. I don't remember exactly that some more souls joined, then more joined. And then we had already applied for Zoom. And then COVID began. People couldn't come. All alone in islands and physically alone, sick, old, whatever. So we felt that they are so lonely. So provide them the Zoom link, so at least they can be part of the family. So this began at that time and it continued, and But recently, when we had been getting Avyakti signals from Madhuban per month, one per day, and it's very, very good reflections or practice. It's really, I don't know if you think it's too simple. I feel it's very deep. Every word, when we understand, want to practice, I find that they are very, very deep. And whatever Baba is doing for us, getting those points ready, which you all know that Raju Bhai does. He was traveling and he used to say that it was Dadi Janki who always inspired him to do some search or research in Murlis. So he is able to get these points. And at least I find that when we have aim in the morning to create particular kind of stage or to maintain it, then homework or the practice is very, very important. Because it keeps us not only attentive, but also connected with Baba. Deeply within our love for Baba. Because I love teachings. I love study since even in Lokik way. So in my heart, I always say, here is our supreme teacher teaching us. So I should be a good student. But also, whichever is the theme, is kind of requirement of the soul according to the present situations. Could be general circumstances, it could be something personal, settling karmic accounts or playing your part. All this is required. So as much we inculcate, we are able to play our part in a very natural way. And not just being okay, but ascending, going deeper, becoming subtle, reaching to our angelic and the deity stage. It's very, very helpful. But we showed you recently, Sister Shireen has written a book. I was thinking why these days, the words are so tiny, You have to get a magnified glass to read it. Maybe someone has it. But it's very, very good book. And you want to show? You have? No? It's a book with how many practices? Huh? Oh, okay. It's in the bookshop and Amazon too. What's the name? Soul? Yeah, give her mic. It's quite a big book, right?
Soul Fitness. And there are 50.
Soul Fitness.
And it's 50 soul conscious practices.
That means if you want your heart to be healthy, right?
Heart, mind, intellect, all of this.
So then for that she was repeated. That means have always pure feelings because the heart is connected with the feelings. Right? So have very pure feelings for everyone. Keep your heart healthy and many good practices. Right? So if you want to look at the book, it's in the bookshop.
It's in the bookshop.
Oh, that's good. And Baba, the way he explains, not only question of logic, but in practical. They were saying to mold anyone, you need heat. Like if you want to remove the alloy from the ornaments, make it pure gold, you need furnace, right? It's quite a big furnace is there, but sometimes when they put all the ornaments to make it into pure. It's a quite heavy furnace. No? In Midtown in Manhattan, they have one quite a big furnace because it's a lot of gold. And how quickly, within few minutes, separates the alloy. So Baba is saying that to make anything soft, you need heat. So, and then when your alloy is removed, then you can mold it very easily. How many of you have seen the ornaments of 22 carats? Very little alloy. Most of the Indians generally have that. You can see how many of you pass the airport of Dubai. Yeah, many of you, right? What you see there at the airport. Of course, in the market is like vegetables, in the sense so much is hanging. And I was the first one to go to Dubai and went for 3 years. Got service started, but I haven't gone recently. But I went to their gold market, It's amazing. So Baba says, where there is heat, then your image is of power. Shakti Roop. And when there is heat, where there is humility, so it's like a balance, right? The heat, power, and also humility. And what is humility? Image of love. When there is arrogance, then it's difficult to love everyone. And one who doesn't have love cannot be merciful. With Baba, he wants us to make efforts, right? And not to make mistakes. But children do make. But what role Baba plays? He becomes merciful. If you do not have love, you will not be merciful, nor you will be humble. And when you are image of power, you are like the master. Master not in ruling or controlling, but master is one who inherits from Baba. Master ocean of love, master ocean of peace, master ocean of knowledge. Truly master, inherit from God. And there will also be humility as the quality of service, in quality to serve, while serving, humility. When you have both images, Baba is using the word Narmai and Garmai, sounds little. Narmai is humility, Garmai is heat. When you have both, being master, being merciful, being loveful, being powerful, good balance, then you will be able to mold yourself. Now, what I am molding for is, even if there are certain situations, but what is my mold? What is my mold? No, they make a mold, before they make something. Angelic form is our mold. We always keep aim what I have to be. What is my mold? Otherwise, you could mold to anything, right? Or to be divine, my mold. That image of power, that's my mold. So whatever happens, just remain loveful, remain powerful, remain humble. Whatever Baba is saying is our mold, right? That is important to remember, because otherwise you won't be left anything. You keep molding to what then? No? That is what they do when they have to make any jewelry, anything, they have a mold. And they keep making it, right? So what is my mold? So then you fit in that mold. Okay, so that's our homework for tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So we will have chit-chat with Didi and Brother Eric. So meanwhile, Brother Eric joins us on the stage. We'll do the Avek Murli. Welcome to Avek the Journey. Avek Murli is from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 25th of March, 1971. The method to become detached and unique, nyara and loving, pyara in the world. Do all of you maintain your alokik and parlokik intoxication and goal? Do you know the alokik intoxication and goal and the parlokik intoxication and goal? Is there a difference between the two, or are they the same? The alokik intoxication and goal are of this godly life, and the parlokik intoxication and goal are of the future life. So, do you remember the intoxication and goal of the godly life? Together with that, do you also remember the parlokik, that is, the intoxication and goal of the future life? What will your awareness become if you remember both of them all the time? Through the alokik intoxication and goal, you become detached. And through the parlokik intoxication and goal, you're loved by the world. So through both types of intoxication, you become loving and detached. Do you understand? Now, you have to be detached from everyone. Since you have to be detached from your body, you will be detached from everything else. At present, you are making effort to be detached. By being detached, you are automatically loved by all. You do not make effort to be loved. Effort is required to become detached. If you want to be loved by all, what effort do you need to make? That of being detached from everyone. You become detached from your body anyway, but you also have to become detached from the old sanskars in the soul. If you want to be loved through your effort to be loved, what would be the result? Instead of being loved, you would become even more distant from Bapdada's heart throne. This is why you must not make that effort. Anything that is unique is definitely loved by everyone. If someone in this gathering is visible as unique, then everyone's attachment and everyone's love would be drawn to that one. So you must become unique. This is the easy effort, is it not? What is the reason why you are not able to become unique and detached? What is the reason for everyone in the world having attachment? Attraction. Attraction is also through selfishness. At present, people do not have attachment out of love, but out of selfishness. Because of selfishness, there is attachment, and because of attachment, they are not able to be detached. So what do you have to do for this? What is the meaning of swarth, selfishness? Swarth means to sacrifice the chariot, the wrath of the self, swa. This is the chariot of body consciousness, the awareness of the body, and attachment to the body. How will you finish this selfishness? The easy effort for that is to understand the meaning of the word swarth. Once the selfishness has been removed, you will surely become detached and unique. You simply have to understand this one meaning. Recognize its meaning and become an embodiment of it. By knowing the meaning of one word, you will always belong to one and become constant in your stage. Acha. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Journey, Avyakti Parivar Chit Chat, conversations that open the heart and elevate the mind. So we welcome our dear angel brother Eric and Didi here in Peace Village Inspiration Hall in Avyakti Parivar Retreat in Sakar form. Welcome.
Thank you.
Zoom to room.
This is like a show, you know, it's a TV show. Avyakti Parivar is live and it's a TV show. I'm Brother Eric, I'm the host for right now. This is our very unique supreme guest with wings. So I'm in my Sakar form, but you are becoming in your angelic form. So maybe I should go back in Zoom in my angelic form. Are you okay with me sitting close like this, or you prefer when I'm in Zoom and, you know, a little bit? It's very different. I tell you, when we go from Zoom to room, it feels very different on the stage. So I hope you're okay with me being close to you.
Very good.
Is that still okay? Maybe, no, huh? I see the sisters giving me signal. We like to be close in many ways, but not too much, right? Anyway, very nice to be with Avyakti Parivar in the Sakar form, all the Sakar Parivar. Very new, very nice. And Avyakti Parivar, of course, online. And I have to confess, Sister Mohini, I think I have a problem. I mean, no one should... is it recorded? No. Huh? Oh, yes, it is. Overeating. I think I'm overeating a lot. Gyan. I was wondering how much am I able to really swallow the knowledge so it becomes something. And recently in Navyakmudi, Baba was mentioning this tricky question: what makes a difference in all of you? Because you all receive the same, you listen to the same, but the difference he mentioned was about your studying and imbibing. And I'm wondering how much can we listen to and how much we should listen to based on how much we also imbibe and become. And is it possible that there is a spiritual overeating?
What you all think?
They are digesting now.
What?
They're still digesting the Murli from this morning, the Murli here, the points. We are trying to digest all of that. So what do you think?
You know, we listen to Murli in the morning and how much one has absorbed or how much it has remained with me in different ways. One is as points of the knowledge, or as I have changed those points of knowledge to, some of the practices. Has it become my power? Have I used it as a strength? So I think that, again, like afternoon, I turn on to listen to Murli again, and I see that 4 in the morning and the 4 in the afternoon, very little really is absorbed. So you cannot overeat. You can, when you are eating, in the sense you are listening, but how much really soul has absorbed and you have become the embodiment. So it's not overeating, I feel. But I definitely like, I don't want too much variety, because even in the food, I prefer if there are 2-3 items. One time I went to one of the big center, they had 9 vegetables. So I said, that's a lot. It's not easy to eat 9 vegetables, even in digesting and all that. So some people keep listening, right? Listen here, listen there, listen. And I like to just listen to Baba. Because as much I purely just listen to Baba's Murli instead of listening from many different interpretations, experiences, somewhere you are kind of preconditioned. And so that's one thing I do is I just eat from Baba's Murli. I don't, even if I start something, like I'm very interested in Shireen's book, so maybe I start something. So I might do 1 or 2 or 3 practices. But then I go back, my mind goes back to Baba's Murli, how Baba has said, what Baba has said. So I feel that if we are attentive, what we eating, right, is very, very important.
So how do you absorb? Do you have any special method, any special little pill to help absorption, or any trick?
Like physically, when you have to digest, you walk around, you do some exercise, karma yoga. So same is actually for the soul. To absorb something, you need practice. It's only when I am thinking this is what I'm going to practice, that's only what you absorb. And what you have absorbed becomes your energy. That means your wisdom, your power to discern, your capacity, everything is based on what energy you have, changed into. That is why there is this saying, power of knowledge, power of yoga. So it's not yoga, but how much power you're taking from yoga. Same as knowledge. Or knowledge is light, that means inner clarity is there. Knowledge is light, knowledge is might, knowledge is virtue. So it's not knowledge, but how do I convert into what is needed by the soul? That is called like I am absorbing the knowledge.
I think you're also answering the other question I was going to ask you, which is, when Baba says the difference is how much, you understand, you receive from Baba the same thing, but you become number-wise in applying, practicing, absorbing. And sometimes I'm wondering, can we really sometimes be a virtue? Like tomorrow we can try to be humble. And I say we can try because, what do you do if someone has body consciousness or arrogance, barely even knows that they are, they have a nice size ego, reasonable size ego, and you tell them, be humble. Can really someone who has ego really be humble? Because it doesn't seem like if somebody is angry and you say, be peaceful, he's already boiling, and we say, be peaceful. So I may try to be humble, but how can I force myself to be humble? We cannot pretend to be humble. So I wonder if those virtues come from somewhere else, like you were mentioning, power of knowledge, power of yoga. But is the virtue comes from an awareness that makes me humble rather than me trying to be humble?
No, 2-3 days ago, the point was, when you are in self-respect, there is humility. And that humility is like greatness, not just a quality of being humble. So self-respect, now when we belong to Baba, each one of us, when we came to Baba, we understood who am I as a soul, as my future, as my efforts, as my service, the quality. So that self-respect automatically makes you humble. Like Brahma Baba was even when he will walk, he was very humble. Even he was very, I should say, grand personality. But there was really, really humility. So every time he will leave the classroom, salutation to mothers, namaste to children. Namaste really is like, I bow to you. Or Baba will say, I am your obedient servant. So I think that Baba, who he is in that respect, self-respect, with Brahma Baba.
But do you think we can learn that, or is it some people have it and others just don't have it, and Om Shanti? Or?
How many of you felt when you heard that you were deities? So many of you felt you were deities? Can I see hands? Some didn't feel. You felt, right? So that's your self-respect. You are the one who were victorious souls. Who are the ones? Let me see hands. That's self-respect.
I think we should ask the question, when you are in a service meeting and you don't agree with the sister and the brother, how many feels you're a deity? See, that's a problem.
No, because when you are in service meeting, when Baba in 1960s had one first service meeting, so everyone gave idea whatever they wanted. But then we came to what is Baba's Shrimat. So we not have unity just with each other. Our unity is because we are following dictates of one, we are following directions of one. I don't have to follow anyone's direction. So internally this thought, what we call as balance of master and child, that slogan came in the meeting. Give your ideas as master, and then when we all have to follow, we are children. So I think that again, that's self-respect, because there will be ideas, and there's no wrong to have different ideas, right? Some people are able to deal with that, some not. That's another thing. Like whenever I was very actively involved in some center in Harmonia, so there were 7 sisters. So every Monday I will sit and say, what do you all want to eat? So someone said this. So I said, oh, that's excellent. We have menu for 7 days. Today this one, tomorrow. What is there? Now after me there is another sister. I don't ask because there are so many ideas. So some people are kind of don't see that variety and diversity is a kind of unity, but how you organize it, So for me, variety, whatever ideas people have, you can always somewhere compromise and say, let's use all the ideas instead of, but as I was mentioning that Dadi Janki, when I told Dadi Janki that in Harmony here, peacefully, they want new chairs, but they are very expensive and a lot of money. And I don't think I can say yes. She said, don't say no. Anyone, anytime say, Sister Mohini, one time they said, we need a car, we need a van, and we need a truck. So I said, wrong number, call God. Because when I say only one truck, one this, but you will be surprised. Within 3 hours, I got all three. Someone called from Florida. I want to, every month I will pay mortgage, but I want to give truck. First truck came. Then we had other Eric. I said, Eric, your van looks little bit old. Can you give to Peace Village? And we will get new one. And he said, okay. Something else I still remember. So then when Dadi said, don't say no, she said, just say it will come. And your thoughts and words will start working.
So is it the right time for me to ask if we can have a tennis court?
Yeah, no?
Yes, here, right there.
Yeah.
Yes, Sister Mohini, this will be
Yes.
very, very nice.
Tennis court, very nice.
Yes.
We are planning to have a proper payment done. So next time when you come, you all can play. Even you can play now, but we are trying to plan to make it very nice.
So yes. I didn't hear no, right? I didn't hear no to my question? Oh, that's good.
You will get tennis court. What else?
I think this is a good time, Adi.
Adi is saying something.
Cricket field, okay? Cricket field, tennis.
So what you need, cricket or balls or? Huh? Okay, that's done. What else?
Yes. This is a good session. I like this one very much. Christmas is in a few months, it's okay.
Anyway, what was our...
Yeah, let's go back to the point. It was about humility. Because I feel that one of our deepest challenge is to maintain that state of soul consciousness or self-respect. Ego is very often, arrogance of the body in a subtle form, personality, so many forms. And I know it limits my ability to become perfect. And so when Baba says, be humble, I really wonder how you imbibe that humility. So you say, okay, we go into our self-respect, but in interacting with others, how do we know we're really humble? How do I practice humility? Hearing of Brahma Baba's attitude is one thing. See, there was a sister coming down behind me this morning, and I felt like I'm nice. I said hello. Then I had the thought, I should have taken a flower and give it to her, but I didn't do it. So I turned the whole time, for all kinds of reasons. I should have just gone back and give her a little flower to say hello. But I was wondering, where is it coming from? Is it real? Is it true? Am I trying to look nice? Am I really nice?
Why you have to analyze all that? If I have a thought, well, you do it, no?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think everyone comes to know when you act, it's not me, it's little ego is coming. But ego has a lot to do with all wasteful thoughts come with the ego. When there is ego, you are sensitive. You feel hurt at every step. You feel, sensitive means it's humiliated. Either it's humility or humiliated, no? So, for time comes you don't feel really humiliated. because whatever way anyone is saying is that person, right? Is saying it's that person is what that person is saying. I don't take it. So if you are really humble and in self-respect, you don't feel humiliated. But rather, recently when Baba said, have love, have, if not love, then at least have mercy on that person. In the sense you don't, sometimes internally, really you feel mercy that this person should get rid of the habit. It's not a good habit. So I think that humility is self-respect, and attention is one thing. 2 days ago, many asked me, the blessing was constantly repeat the awareness until it becomes consistent and natural. So, two words which are used, Simran and Simirti. So they were asking, Simran basically is chanting like in Path of Bhakti. They say Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, like it's a Simran. But Simran also means remember as often you can. And Brahma Baba used to say, oh, this is what I am becoming tomorrow. So he was never old. Brahma Baba's face didn't have even wrinkles, like 90 plus, and he looked so straight, and because he always thought of what I am becoming. Otherwise, he said, now I am 75. I am now 80. I am now 85. So we keep reminding ourselves of the age of the body. And Dadi Janki used to say, whenever body gets sick, it's all right. God is fixing it for you to do more service. Always have this thought, God is fixing my body to do more service, better service. And also you are purifying the nature. She will always give so many blessings. But if you keep thinking body is not well, now I am already this much. I was very inspired by yesterday's, it was in Murli or something, that Brahma Baba served until the last minute. So if I have to serve until last minute, I am still very healthy. In the sense of, like Ramesh Bhai, we knew he's going within few days. But his whole body and still his head was very present. So they will come and ask very complicated present situation economically at that time. And he gave right answers. Brahma Baba, one day before night time, Ramesh Bhai went, Baba, should we get this museum building? Yes, children, get it. All directions clear, answered all the letters. It was very inspiring to see that, healthy body is important. But let's say whatever the reason is, but if we can still keep our mind and intellect with Baba, with service, then we will serve until last minute. So nothing to get frustrated or kind of disappointed about anything. So soul consciousness is also like you will know body consciousness with thoughts of body. Right? Soul consciousness is always thoughts of Baba, churning of knowledge, thinking about service, new ideas come, right? That's our soul consciousness. But the practice should be 2 few times a day, just repeat, right? Repeat about your self-respect or some of the qualities of Baba. I always feel my father is ocean of love. So inherent I have those qualities, all qualities. but only I have to become the ocean. I am only a master. It becomes so easy and so much self-respect comes from there. So nature keeps changing.
Thank you. I didn't realize even time flew already on our time, and I can see that you are eating even more than me, but you're digesting better than me. So thank you for the little help, and we'll continue next time. And so we have a little beautiful moment to come, and I'm asked to introduce our youth group that has a very special song to perform from all of us. So do we have a youth choir ready?
Wow.
They're ever ready.
That's good, great.
So it's your.
So special request from them that we had to cheer up when they sing, right?
Okay. So my name is Aryan, and I'm from Edison, New Jersey.
I'm Adi, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
I'm Amrit, and I'm also from New Jersey.
I'm Ranak. I'm also from New Jersey. I'm Krish, and I'm from Edison, New Jersey.
So before, we were feeling very nervous to present this, but Baba always said in the Murli to be very courageous. So that's what we're going to do right now. Yeah, they wish and 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 I'm God. Trying to keep it peaceful is easy for me. Being easy yogi and never miss Murli. Come wake up at 4 a.m. and meditate with me. You know every cycle the drama repeats. You know I got brothers that are with me. You know how I like it when Baba's with me. Yeah, I got sisters that support me. In the golden age, I'm gonna be Surya Vanshi. Drama's plan. Drama's plan. I wake up, sometimes I don't. I'm Rathvela. Baba's watching me up close. Yeah, the golden age is close. Shout out Mohini, Didi, we love you. Always follow G.O.D. Always trend the Murli. And still good things. There's a lot of good things that Baba's wishing. He's wishing, he's wishing, he's wishing, he's wishing on me. Good things. There's a lot of good things that Baba's wishing. He's wishing, he's wishing, he's wishing, he's wishing on me.
Maya tried to get me.
I said no thank you. I only love Baba and the Murli. I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think you should do the same thing with the Murli in the morning. And I'd love to go to listen to the Murli when the Murli is sang like this. And it is a bit more modern flute, less.
One of them was in the children retreat also, right? And stayed on. Big change, right? He's not same person, right? Who is that one? Yeah, his
There are
brother.
a few too, no? You were in the children retreat. And Amrit and Adi, the three of them. Congratulations. So before we move on to saying good night, also there was a thought that since we're all here from Zoom and room, we was wondering how many of you have been attending Avyati Parivar. So it's kind of an audience survey live. And the thought was to actually check amongst you and maybe also online, how many are really attending Avyati Parivar from the beginning? So almost more than 20 years. Is there so many really? I think so, yeah. From the beginning, right? From almost 3 years? Okay, you can stand up. Bhumi is going to count and take your names. Are they getting a special star in their passport? All right. Okay, you're going to be taken in photograph. I think Bhumi is cooking something. I better raise my hand too. I was there. Congratulations, it's very, very nice. So Avyakti Parivar from the beginning. Now, who has been, for example, joining, let's say in the past 2 years? They came a little bit later, yeah, about 2 years ago? It's good. Never too late. Okay, you can stand up. They'll be taking pictures and you'll receive something by mail, maybe. Congratulations. Who has been recently joining Avyakti Parivar, discovered this new program and started to become regular, let's say, a year and less ago? How many have just joined? A year and a half, a year ago or less? Yes, congratulations and welcome. And any really, really special soul who doesn't know what Avyakti Parivar is and is attending for the first time? Anyone here? No? Okay, that's good. Anyone who didn't stand up, they still are confused, like me, thinking too much about giving flowers or not? Or no one is confused like me, Sister Mohini. It's good. Did you all stand up for something? 3 years, 2 years, 1 year? You're still wondering. That's okay. All right, thank you. I think it's an amazing journey, and I had many other questions actually about the future, but maybe next Saturday I'll ask you about where are we going, what are we doing. But until now, we're enjoying an amazing adventure that no one could have foreseen except maybe Baba. He saw it coming. So lovely adventure. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mohini Didi. It's lovely to be in my sakar form with your wings and being next to you. And I'll be back in Zoom next Saturday. So lots of love to everyone.
Saying something? Okay, thank you.
All right. So big thank you. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Any announcements or any